Hey, how's it going? My name is Lex Excellence, and it's actually a pleasure to have you here with me today. Hola! With the help of the kids. um, Hey, how's it going? My name is Lex Excellence, and it's a pleasure to actually have you here with me today. So again, the purpose of this video is to present to you guys a special type of account that I believe that you should keep in mind if your goal is to build wealth, become financially independent overall. Now, do understand that these videos, these episodes that I'm posting is not to sell you anything. My main goal is to just help close the wealth gap. So if you share this video or which video that you find valuable to someone else that may benefit from it, let's help close the wealth gap, right? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a special account that you may have one already, you may have heard about it, or you're just now finding out about it. And that account is an individual retirement account. Abbreviation is IRA. So an IRA has two sides to it, which I'm going to be explaining to you guys the similarities and as well as the differences on both sides. And also I'm going to tell you guys my favorite side of that account. So now that the two sides are a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA. So now a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA, what they have in similarity is that you cannot add more than $6,000 to both accounts yearly for it to be qualified by the IRS. Also, do keep in mind that even if you open multiple of these accounts, you still cannot, overall in total, even if you have 5 accounts, you cannot have, they all cannot surpass $6,000. So do keep that in mind as well. Now, for a traditional IRA is quite similar to a 401k. If you see my previous video about the 401k and how it's set up. So for the traditional IRA to qualify for tax for it to be deductible or tax deductible, it has to meet the IRS qualification, and one of the qualifications is that it cannot surpass $6,000 yearly, or it cannot be funded over $6,000 yearly. And also, the other similarity that it has with the 401k is that you have to, it's subjected, I may say, it's subjected to the 59.5 rule. So the 59.5 rule, again, to refresh you guys' memory, is that you should not basically withdraw any funds or any investment in that account before the age of 59.5. If you withdraw any funds in that account before the age of 59.5, just like the 401k, the traditional IRA you'll be penalized a 10% a fee on there. So do keep that in mind. And also with the traditional IRA, by the age of 70.5 and up to the age of 72, you have to start distributing the fund from that account. Either you take it as a lump sum, you take out the money as a lump sum, or you distribute it on a monthly basis, or whichever you're comfortable with. But the goal is to distribute that fund out of that account, and that is mandatory. Or what will happen is that you keep getting, your tax will keep going higher and higher and higher and higher, to the point where the IRS might take a whole lump sum of your investment account that you spent like 20, 30, 40 years storing or investing in that account. So that's one thing you should keep in mind. Now let's talk about the Roth IRA. Now the Roth IRA, it's mainly common, it's mostly common from my perspective because of how much benefit it has. The Roth IRA, it's less rules, less regulations, more tax benefits. You are not subjected to age, like the 59.5 rule. You're not subjected to that. You can withdraw your money whenever you feel like it. And also, the beautiful thing about the Roth IRA that is different from the traditional IRA is that it is a tax now account, which means that whatever funds that you put in there is considered to have been already taxed. So whatever when the money is growing within that account, it will grow tax free. So that's another thing I wanted to mention about the traditional IRA, is that it is a tax later account, just like the 401k, meaning that you will not get taxed now, you get taxed later. You get the 10% penalty fee tax on that account on there, as if you were getting taxed on an income based type of income based type of thing, right? So back again with the Roth IRA. So you don't have to worry about being taxed when your money grow. You don't have to worry about a specific age as to when you can actually touch your money, because you can touch your money whenever. And also, you are not subjected to a distribution age as well. So like the traditional IRA, you have to start distributing your money by the age of 70 and a half or 72, or you get penalty fees and you get taxed extra and a whole bunch. You don't have to worry about that with the Roth IRA. Matter of fact, the Roth IRA, even if you don't touch it, you can leave it and pass it on to your children, pass it on to your kids. That's the benefit of the Roth IRA, and that's why it's my favorite one. That's why I always recommend that one to others. But overall, I hope I was able to provide you guys some valuable information here today, and I'll catch you on the next video. Okay, you have a blessed one. Thank you.